guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is a 2023 in review. Today is the last day of 2023, which means 2024 starts tomorrow. We're all gonna forget how to write the date, because we're all gonna be writing 23s. We're gonna have resolutions that most of us probably will not actually accomplish, but maybe a few of us will. But 2023 was a year of ups and downs, as every year is. I'll focus on the ups because who wants to hear about the downs? Not me. So this year, I went to Cleveland, Ohio, and I met two famous people from the movie Shazam, got photos with both of them. I've never been to Ohio in my entire life, so we drove down there, and that was probably the longest, car trip I've ever been on. We explored Cleveland, we got to meet famous people, I got to buy some really cool souvenirs, and it'll be a day I'll never forget. Also in 2023, I turned 22. I didn't do anything special for my birthday, I just got a year older. It's not a special birthday like 21, but it was a good birthday nonetheless. I spent time with family and I ate pie, because personally, I like pie more than cake. I think cake's a little too sugary for me, and but a strawberry rhubarb pie, oh, I love strawberry rhubarb pie. I participated in a chalk competition where we draw on sidewalks and there's judges and they decide who, wins. I did not, but I got a participation ribbon, which I've gotten for the last 5 years, so accomplishments. I'm at least involved. I went on a family vacation for an entire week. My cousin traveled all the way from Mississippi to stay with us, and we had a really awesome time. We went swimming, we jumped into a lake. We went exploring the other towns that I'd never been to. We went antiquing. We won this Optimus Primal figurine and signed it because we were so proud that we had won it. It was like the most important thing to us, even though it didn't matter, and it's sitting on a shelf currently, but it mattered to us. I enjoyed fall and did as many photo shoots and videos as I could. I did goretober again this year, which is always a lengthy thing that takes way too long, but hey, I enjoyed it. And before I did goretober, at the very beginning of September, I went and met Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles, which is something I never thought would be anywhere in the possibility of happening. I've been obsessed with Supernatural since the Christmas break of 2014 to 2015. I've seen every single episode of that show. I own books, I own shirts, I own posters, I own Funko Pops, I own too much stuff. But I'm obsessed. I've seen a few of the seasons multiple times. I've actually gotten my sister into it recently, and she actually enjoys it. Holy shit. But I got to meet Jared and Jensen. I spent way too much money to do it, but it was an experience that I will never forget. I'm gonna get it framed and put it up on the wall and be like, I met Sam and Dean. It was 5 seconds, but it was awesome because Jared complimented my shirt, and Jensen and Jared put their heads on mine. I was just like, this is the moment. During this whole time, I also worked at Spirit Halloween. Being a cosplayer working at Spirit, it's a pretty good deal. You get a discount on the store, and I'm surrounded by things I love, so that was just awesome. Then December rolled around, Christmas time, my second favorite time of year. I would say Halloween and Christmas are very close to being number one. I love them both equally. Christmas I might like a little bit more, but every weekend is Halloween for me, so it's not as special as it could be. But Christmas time just happened. I got to spend time with family. I ate way too much food. I gave gifts. I received gifts, which were really dang awesome. And I just had a really good time. There were things that happened in between these events, but those are the big boys. The big boys. The big things that happened to me this year. And of course, there's probably things that I'm forgetting. I made a lot of YouTube videos. I made a lot of TikToks. I participated in Decades Week like I do every May. I did something called 12 Days of Christmas Cosplays this year, which was suggested by a fan. I've never done that before, but I had a really good time, and I do plan to do it again next year. Next year, I plan to plan out more cosplays. This year was kind of like a last-minute thing, just using what I had, but next year, hopefully, I plan to buy a few more. Overall, I've seen this trend on TikTok where 2023 was like the worst year ever. Like, they talked to their January self and they're like, that's what happened this year. And they're like, what the fuck happened? In honesty, 2023 was a great year for me. Things just got better as months went on, and I'm doing well. Hopefully 2024 continues in this trend, because that would be fantastic. Now, for 2024, I don't know exactly my plans. I don't usually do resolutions for the following year. I'd like to just continue what I'm doing, maybe up the ante. Because this year I self-published my sequel to my book, Darkness Lingers Beneath, which if you'd like to buy either of them, they're linked down below. Next year I would like to work on book 3. I do not know if I will be able to self-publish book 3, because I self-published the one, then a year later, I self-published the second one. But the second one I already had written by the time I had planned to publish it, so all I had to do was edit it. I haven't even started the third one, so might be a bit, but I would like to have it be a trilogy. It's something I've worked on since I was 14. It's just something I really want to do. So in 2024, I would like to work on book 3. I also have another book project that I'm working on that I'd like to, see what I can do with it. I'd like to be more healthy, which is what a lot of people say. I'd like to get out there a little bit more. I'm not very good in social situations, but I'm trying to be more open to it. So if people offer for me to go places, I'll actually go and not be like, nah. I'm just going to work on myself. Next year is going to be a year of me continuing to do the thing I love and just, working on myself and then trying to become more me without, allowing my anxiety to just cage me up. So I guess we'll see how that goes. I'm planning to go to a few conventions in 2024, hopefully. It all depends on, how things work out and if I have the funds. But I would love to meet more famous people and just cosplay. I love cosplaying, and I don't, I cosplay online, but I like to cosplay out in the wilderness, out in the world, because people are like, oh my god, you look so cool. Not always, but sometimes. If you have any resolutions that you plan to try to accomplish in 2024, comment them down below. Maybe we have the same, maybe we have different ones. 2023 was a pretty good year for me. Hopefully 2024 is the same. Guess we'll find out. Alright guys, I will see you in the new year.